Hi, I'm Katie Farner, Director for the Sunshine State Superstars, and you're watching my series called A Week in My Shoes. And in this series, I take you through a week's worth of my activities that I do to work my Scentsy family business. So, I want to start off by apologizing. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I have been trying to make this video for like 5 days, and I haven't been able to do it because my allergies are so bad. It's almost painful to talk. And so I apologize that I have a cough drop in my mouth. I would never normally do this, but it's the only way that I can get a video like done without coughing the whole way through. So I apologize for that. So this is week 17 in my series, and so I'm a little bit behind. I should be making week 18, but this is week 17. And week 17 started Sunday, May 17th and ran through Saturday, May 23rd. So Sunday, May 17th, I was supposed to do an event that day, and we had horrible weather come through, and it was totally like really high chance of rain. So I did not do the event because it was an outdoor event, and my tent is water resistant, not waterproof, and I don't even have sides for my tent. So the $40 that I paid for that booth was not worth the jeopardy of damaging any of my stuff. So I didn't do my event. So instead, I worked my business in another way. So I did some Shooting Star Facebook wall shoutouts. So anyone in my front line who I'd recently sponsored who earned Shooting Star, I did some Facebook wall shoutouts for them. And I did a oh, that's right. I said in a recent video that I posted a link with some questions for people who wanted to earn the Leadership Retreat trip, and then I would put together a packet for them to send to them. So I started putting together those packets, and there were quite a few. There were about 25 or 30 of them, so it took a while to do those. So I started those on Sunday, but I didn't finish. So Monday, May 18th. So on Monday, May 18th, I had, my Mondays and Fridays are my busy days. So this is where I'll do a lot of those back office type things. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Create some sort of a structure so you know, okay, on this day of the week is when I try to do these types of things. Now it's not concrete, it's not written in stone. A lot of times things happen and I have to adjust my schedule accordingly. You know, flexibility is really important. I try to schedule all of my training calls, my one-on-one training calls, on Mondays and Fridays if I can. Now it doesn't always happen because not every team member's schedule works that way. So, you know, you have to be flexible. So Monday, May 18th, I had I had to take my car into the dealership to get service done on it. So my appointment was at 10. They told me it would take 2 to 3 hours. So I scheduled 3 training calls, one at 10, one at 11, and one at 12. And so I did training calls while I was sitting there. And what was interesting is I had one of the ladies who was sitting there. She came up to me when I was done and she said, I heard you say Scentsy a couple times. Do you sell Scentsy? And I said, I do. And she's like, oh my gosh, I love Scentsy. You know, I moved here recently and I don't have anyone to buy from. So I, of course, gave her all my contact information, got hers, and she did place an order on my website actually that very night. So it actually pays to do your business out in public because people hear what you're saying and they might be interested. So that evening at 9 o'clock, we had our BACON event. BACON stands for Become a Consultant Opportunity Night, and that's a night where on Facebook we schedule a time, and potential recruits that are invited by anybody within our group log on to this event, and through like the 45 minutes to an hour, I post YouTube video links to different Scentsy YouTube videos. I post important information for new consultants that are considering joining. So we do like tell them about Shooting Star, Sensational Start, the incentive trip that we're working on, that kind of stuff. So I have a rough outline that I pretty much use the same thing every time. And I just also share with them like what's special about being part of the Sunshine State Superstars team and what does that mean for them. So here's the little tasks that I did this day. Just shows you like all these little things, you got to do them. Doesn't matter what you are, doesn't matter if you're superstar director, lead consultant, we all got to do the same things consistently. So I labeled catalogs that came in a delivery. I put together possibility packs because I got this adorable, they're sitting on my desk right now, right next to my camera, those adorable purple mini folders from the Scentsy Family Store for the possibility packs. I got those, so I put together 40 possibility packs. I put everything away from my event because I had prepped my event the Sunday before that I didn't do. I entered all my new parties in my workstation. So all the parties that I had recently booked that weren't in my workstation, I entered those. I closed a home party. I texted someone who had a basket party out to check in on her status and see how she was doing. And I just said something like, you know, hey Nicole, how's it going with your mini tester party? Have you had any questions or concerns come up or anything I can help you with? So I ordered my Bring Back My Bar testers, which were just delivered on Friday, and I just made a video sharing all about those Bring Back My Bar fragrances on my personal YouTube channel called Katie Cardoza Farner. So if you want to check that out, you're welcome to go over there and check that out. I prepped for the bacon event, made sure that I had all of my images and all the things that I wanted to be able to use to quickly post either on my phone or on my computer. Because for bacon events, I kind of go back and forth between my phone and my computer because I've got images on my phone that I want to use. So let's see. So it looks like on Sunday I made a video and I uploaded it on Monday. Let's see. I finished stuffing leadership packets and I messaged 2 of my frontline who are really close to a promotion this month. One who was close to lead and one who was close to star. And sure enough, the one who was close to star made it. So that's really awesome. You want to make sure to really keep an eye out for your team. Keep an eye out for your frontline. Pay attention to what they have going on and what their opportunities are for growth, because a lot of times people don't even notice that they're close to a promotion. So make sure that you point those things out to your team members. Tuesday, May 19th. I had a bonus training call that evening that I did for a friend of mine's team. So I did that at 9 o'clock. And during the day, I was at work, so I don't do a lot on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, because I work for my parents those days, so I don't do a whole lot. But I sent emails to anybody within our team who is halfway through their sensational start period of their 70 days, reminding them of what they're working towards and the different levels and what they can earn. I want to help our team get a better understanding of the compensation plan. So on Tuesday, I decided to break down some actual compensation at different ranks. So like I took a superstar consultant, a star consultant, and a lead consultant, just general examples, and broke down the compensation at those different levels to give people realistic ideas of what you can earn at different levels on the compensation plan. Because I don't want people thinking that one certain promotion on the comp plan means instant tons of extra money. It really doesn't. A title is really just a title. What really matters is how big is your front line? How big is your team? What kind of volume are they producing? That's what's going to determine your income. And a shift or a jump in your income is really only going to come from growth in your team and their numbers, not necessarily your promotion. So I addressed all of the leadership packets for people who I made those packets for. So Wednesday, May 20th, I had to meet to collect a mini tester set that night. This hostess does mini tester parties at least twice a quarter. I've tried to flip her many times, but she is not interested in joining. She just wants to be a host, and that's okay, because we need hosts just like we need team members. So I'm happy to keep her as a host. She does like once or twice a quarter. She'll do just little mini tester parties at her job and get between 150 and 200 in PRV every time. So hey, I'll take it. So the little tasks that I did that day, I messaged all my frontline whose launch parties were that weekend, just checking in with them, making sure there wasn't anything else they needed. I created a bulleted out, oh no, I didn't do that. That was a to-do, but I didn't get it done. Let's see. I posted in the Facebook events for all of my upcoming home parties. I try to do that at least once a day. I mailed a random gift to a special team member who I'm seeing a lot of drive in. So I wanted to give her some special recognition. On Thursday, May 21st, let's see. I didn't really take any notes that day. I did have an 8 o'clock call with someone who is a new, she's not a new consultant, but she's a reinstatement. and she's actually a reinstatement who never certified. She was one of my frontline, and she never entered even $1 in PRV. So now she's reinstating, so I'm really hoping to get her active and get her certified, because that'll be some great trip points. Friday, May 22nd. So again, on my Mondays and Fridays, I try to line up more training calls, but again, it doesn't always work for everybody's schedule. So 9 a.m. I had a call with a new frontline, getting her ready for her launch party. 11 o'clock, I had a call with a frontline, getting her ready for her launch party. And at 12 o'clock, I had a call getting a new frontline ready for her launch party. But her launch party was a little different. We were teaching her how to collect random orders, because that's how she wants to do her launch party. So I closed out the basket party that I picked up on Wednesday night in the workstation. I checked on my other basket party that was out, just sent her a text message, following up with her, because she wasn't doing well when I had talked to her early in the week, so I gave her some suggestions, and so I asked her how those suggestions were panning out. It didn't turn out well. I just collected the basket party. I gave her an extra week, and I just collected it yesterday, and she didn't even sell $1, so it was a total bummer, especially because she sells for another direct sales company, so I thought it would go well, but we all have our wins and our losses, right? So I did event prep for an event I had that weekend. I mailed out 2 possibility packs. And, oh, I made a sample bar. I made a video for you guys that you have seen, I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't say I'm sure, but I made a video for you guys that I shared here on my channel, showing you what a sample bar is and how I went about doing that. So I got all of my contents on Friday to make the sample bar, and made all my samples Friday night, and got them ready for the event. So Saturday, May 23rd was my event. This is an event that was the 4th year I've done it. Every year it's been really great. This year was my first time that I shared it with one of my frontline, someone that I actually ended up recruiting who goes to that church. So we did the event together, and it was really great. I had the sample bar set up. The sample bar was a huge hit. People loved it. They kept coming up, making their samples, and everyone really respected the 2 sample limit, so that was nice. It went really well. The team member that I was working with got a booking, which was great, and I tried to make sure that all of that went towards her. So then that's the end of the week. Oh, that night I got together with one of our team members, one of my frontline who lives here locally, and we just kind of worked on our business together. She did some tasks that she'd been wanting to do. I did some tasks that I've been wanting to do, and we just had fun and talked Scentsy while we did it. So it's always nice when you can do that, when you can get together with other local consultants and bring each of the things that you need to work on and just work on them together. It helps pass the time and makes it even more fun than usual. So thank you so much for watching my Week in My Shoes series and all of my videos here on my YouTube channel. I hope that they help you. I hope that, especially with this Week in My Shoes series, I really wanted to do this so you guys could see the small little things that I do consistently that add up to those great results. It's just small little actions consistently over time that lead to your success in network marketing. It's not like I did this one thing and bam, now I'm a superstar director, or bam, now I'm a director. I consistently do all these little things, and over time, this is what happens. Growth happens. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.